Hello and welcome to NSK's PB Power Hour for April 28th, 2018. My name's Yoshi. This is a podcast about Japanese idols brought to you by NewSchoolKaidan.com. And I'm joined, as always, by Charlie Draco Cowden. What's up, dude?
Oh, not a whole lot.
Not a
Not
whole
a whole
lot.
lot.
Warm enough to turn on the AC.
Yes, it's finally warming up.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was only like what 68 or so today, but still,
I wish I could have
it
68.
it was yeah. With everything I have in my room that's electronic and puts off heat, it got warm.
Yeah, I can imagine that. So, yeah, I'm already getting high 80s here. So, yeah, that's great. My AC's been running all
Yeah,
day. Yay. Yay. So, yeah, we're back.
yeah, electric bills, right?
Yep. Yep. Oh man, some of the electric bills have gotten into. I don't even want to talk about it because
Yeah,
I pay for it. And
yeah,
during the summer, oh,
yeah. It is painful.
it sucks. All right, so we got a ton of PVs, literal ton of PVs we're gonna talk about. Let's start with Anger Me or Anjuramu.
Anger me.
We're still gonna call him Anger Me
Yeah,
forever, forever.
yeah. That's never gonna change.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I think almost every original member is gone or
Or
leaving.
will be gone. So Wada Ayaka, I think,
Yeah.
gone next spring, right? I think I read.
Is it next spring?
I think so.
Is she gonna stick around that long?
Or is it this spring? I guess we're still in spring
Yeah.
because my sense of time is so warped.
Or is it the summer? Or is it the summer concert? Whatever.
Yeah, just remember seeing through spring, so I guess yeah, it would make sense that it's this spring. I
Yeah.
felt like it's already summer for some reason.
Not quite.
Yeah, not there yet. So yeah, Anjuramu, they're back with Nakanaize, Kyokan Sagi.
Oh.
What a title.
These translations, man.
Yeah, I mean they're very literal. So
Yo, yeah. Yeah. You ever feel your gland twitch when you want to cry?
yeah, I mean, but Kyokan Sagi is that though. It's like faking. It's faking like empathy, I guess. Yeah, empathy
Nah.
is definitely the right word.
No, I get that part. It's the rest of the lyrics that are like the being scanned and trembling my lacrimal gland
Yeah, I think that's
because
I think that's in
somebody
your eyes. I believe.
yeah, it's the tear ducts
Yeah, yeah.
because somebody doesn't know how to spell gland.
Oh, it's grand.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Just fucking great.
Yep.
So, initially
And
I thought, what? Go ahead.
I'm also trying to figure out where Americans is in the lyrics because I'm not seeing it, but
Oh, I didn't realize that. I wasn't paying
oh
attention
yeah.
to lyrics. I never pay attention to lyrics.
Oh yeah, there's one in here that's like all the Americans uh were moved and bursting to tears. But
Great.
I never saw Americans in the lyrics. It was all kanji, so I don't know.
Okay, you need to tell me when that happens.
It's there's a couple times it happens, but one is like 154, 150.
Yeah, Zembe is all of America. So yeah,
Mm.
Zembe is the first two kanji symbols. So yeah, so I thought this song was a Tsunku song,
Yeah, so did I.
but
It's not.
it definitely doesn't have his usual flair. I only thought it was a Tsunku song because of the electronic
The sounds.
elements. Yeah,
Yeah,
but the vocal work is definitely different from what he usually does.
yeah,
Like the way they sing, stuff like that is definitely different from what Tsunku usually likes to produce.
yeah.
So I looked this composer up. Her name is Yamazaki Aoi. She also wrote the lyrics. She's written songs for a couple of other groups, but she is mainly a solo artist.
She wrote the other song for the single too.
Right. And I have to say, she did a damn good job. I really like the song. It's really catchy.
I'm okay with it. I'm not real high on it.
I thought the hook is fucking great.
It's definitely the better of the three freaking songs. Um, Urahara is I didn't like that one nearly as much, but
I don't.
we'll get into that one probably next week.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't even watched that one.
Um, and Friendship is I don't know that she wrote that one, and we didn't cover that one last week.
There's another one?
Yeah, it's not you, friends. I think it's a remake though, because
It's a
this
remake,
one,
right? I saw
yeah,
that and I was like, they already did this song. What the fuck is this? So
it's
I
a acoustic version.
okay, that's what it was. I was like, okay, there's no what is the point in talking about an acoustic version of a song we already heard of? So
Yeah,
I didn't even bother watching it in its entirety. I was like, I remember this song
yeah,
and
but
I don't
it's
think we need
also
to talk about it.
the third song on this single. So
Great. So they're recycling songs because they couldn't get a third original.
because they needed a AAA side for who knows why.
Always, always, you
Uh,
have to always have a AAA side in Hello
yeah,
Project. Just doesn't
they
work
they couldn't have just
otherwise.
thrown that on as bonus, you know?
You know, they could just make one really good PV, spend all the budget from the three PVs they make, and then use
Mm-hmm.
it in one so they can go outside, maybe, do some stuff with outside sets and environments.
And have
But
something more than a random shape in the background
yeah,
and on the
and
floor
the random shape this time is a square and
and a
checkerboard,
checkerboard.
yeah, pattern on the floor.
Oh,
But yeah,
there's a light panel in the back that's probably CG'd and not real.
yeah. I think the kanji symbols appearing in the boxes in the back look CG, so
Yeah.
I think that's a cool concept. I think I'd rather see this PV entirely in CG instead of seeing a checkerboard kind of thing on the bottom and
Hmm.
like looking at the back and saying that that's a boring set.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Unless those are nah, I doubt it. That's probably CG. I doubt those are screens.
No, I don't think there's screens.
So yeah, it's a fairly boring set. There's some lights in their outfits, which are kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most interesting part is that they have yellow piping lighting on the outfits and they kind of they turn the lights off on the members but the background is still lit. So there's a
Mm-hmm.
big shadow on the members and their clothes are lit up. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I feel like they've done something like that with Morning Musume where they're dealing with glow in the dark paint. So we were like, oh, this is a great concept that they used it in its entirety, and they never did. And it was like the second half or something that they used it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
I
we were like,
remember
oh my
that.
god, this is such a great idea. And it came on the heels of Devil No ID's, glow in the dark
Mm-hmm.
paint stuff, which was fucking awesome. Still probably
Yeah,
the best implementation of glow in the dark paint ever in idol
yeah.
PVs. So yeah, I
So
like the
far.
idea. Yeah, but this here, they don't use it enough, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. It's just for very brief like shots. There's no there's no real utilization of it. It's just like we need something else and here you go.
Yeah, and I think that that bridge is pretty long without any vocals. It's entirely music. I feel like you
Mm-hmm.
can just turn the lights off because they're dancing, right? So just
Yeah.
fucking turn the lights off and dance with the glow in the dark shit.
Yeah, I think they who was it that did that? I remember another PV where they had that. And they did just that. They turned the lights off. But I don't remember who it was.
It wasn't Devil No ID. That's
No, it
what they
wasn't
did.
them. Yeah, no, they did. Yeah, that was good. But no, that's not. who it was. Because Devil No ID had cuts in theirs. This was like just a full on dance shot.
Yeah.
Or dance segment. There was no cuts in it. But I can't remember who it was.
The two PVs I can think of with glow in the dark paint is Devil No ID and Morning Musume.
Well, it might have been the LED lights that they used instead, rather than paint. But yeah,
I also really like the choreo for the song. It's really energetic, kind of masculine.
Yeah,
but like really well done and solid. Makes sense with the song because the song is essentially, to me, it's like an attitude song. Like, hey, we're women, yo, we're independent, yo, kind of song. And
we have no empathy left for you.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about your man feelings.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's solid. I think this PV, like, I don't hate watching this PV. I do think it's lacking in the back, and just I think it would have been better if it was just entirely CG and glow in the dark kind of mixed. But yeah, it's all right.
I don't understand the 3D glasses thing.
Yeah,
that's just weird.
I don't know.
There's just a really odd like splash of blue and red in there that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's like if John Lennon really liked 3D movies.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Not for this one.
Rate it.
I'd shelf the PV and I'd probably play this song.
I will do the same. I think this song's solid, really catchy. This is a song I can listen to quite a bit, I think. I've already listened to it a lot, so I think it's borderline repeat for me. I don't think it's quite there. I'm not in love with the song, but I like it a lot. This is one of those songs that's gonna get me really hype. And this is a song that really doesn't sound like a Hello Project song because it isn't written by someone who's a huge part of Hello Project, but it still maintains its identity as a Hello Project group. It still sounds Hello Project, but at the same time, it doesn't.
It doesn't sound like a recycled Hello Project writer.
Right. It doesn't. It's not Hoshibe Sho or Michi Tomo or Kodama Amiko.
Or Tsunku.
Or Tsunku, yes.
But it definitely has certain characteristics of Hello Project in there.
Absolutely. It's great. I like that mix. This is a balance that they should strike more often. That's Anjurumu Nakenaize Kyokan Sagi. Next up, oh boy. Takoyaki Rainbow Niji Shinkaron.
Rainbow Future.
Yes.
Or whatever. At least that's
okay.
The lyrics.
If I translate it literally, like if I worked for Hello Project, it would be Rainbow Evolution Theory.
Yeah, I think that's what Google uses.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
That's to literally translate it. So yeah.
But the lyrics they actually say in the song are Rainbow Future.
Rainbow Future. Rainbow Future. In the most corniest way possible.
I do not like Karen's vocals in this at all.
Which one's Karen?
Well, she's the one that shows the forehead with the ponytail.
Ponytail, forehead. Is she green or?
Yeah. Yep. She's green.
Negishi, right?
Sounds right.
Yes. Negishi. Negishi is green. Yes. I don't know the name of purple or yellow aside from Negishi.
I don't know purple or yellow either.
Yeah. So, yeah. I guess we can talk about the song. Why don't you like her vocals?
Yeah, she's doing the high end. She's doing the really high stuff, and it just sounds cheesy.
But isn't that what they're going for?
I don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't know.
To me, this is self-aware cheesiness at its finest.
I think if they were going full cheese, they would have put My in as doing the cheesy vocals because her voice fits it better.
This entire production is just so corny and cheesy
Oh,
in the most Stardust way.
it's it's something else.
There's like there are always moments of when I listen to like even Momoklo where I sit there and go, did Rennie need to sing that? But it works because
No.
her voice is so high pitched and recognizable and not the best voice for singing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So, you know, it makes sense in that way. And like there's fucking gun loading, cocking, and shot noises.
Yeah.
It's amazing because
Yeah.
why? And it happens so often.
It does. That's like one of the
It's
uh,
incredible.
percussion points of the whole freaking
Yes,
song.
it accents the high note, man. It's fucking like boom, boom,
Uh,
boom. It's fucking great, dude. I love
but
this song.
yeah, when she does the Rainbow Future thing, and my mind's underneath her
Yeah,
in there,
that's not a very good combo.
it just doesn't sound good.
No,
It's way too high, I think.
Mai's voice, not the greatest.
I love her voice though.
I mean, it's such a unique voice, but it's sort of to me to
Uh,
compare it to another Stardust person. I would compare it to someone like Suzuki Hirono, where
yeah,
it's just not a good vocal
or
singing.
but
Technically,
is like really
she
good.
can sing. To I can sing.
Yeah,
I'm just talking.
yeah.
Suzuki Hirono could not sing to save her life, but
Mhm.
because it was so unique and different and so lethargic and didn't give a shit that it just sounded so
Yeah.
like Mai has that same quality to me. It just sounds like she doesn't care because she has no power behind her voice.
Yeah. But she's
And
also got that really unique tone, that
yeah,
really unique sound.
yeah, it's like a high pitched raspiness. I don't know how to describe it exactly.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
But
Oh
it's a
man.
really unique sound though.
This song takes the most cliched Western things like that main melody where it's like well that horn that you hear in every other Western pop song, that bell sound that I could have sworn I've heard multiple times in K-pop, um,
Well, the gun loading I've heard multiple times in K-pop too.
and Western pop. It's incredible. It's they just ripped those concepts out and they made it theirs, and it's just the most corniest, cheesiest thing. And if you're cool with Stardust corny and cheesy, I think you will enjoy this. If you're not into corny, cheesy, you probably won't.
It really took me a few listens to get behind this song because of what Karen's rapping.
Yeah.
That's another one. Her rapping is not. Uh, it's. I think if she'd used her normal voice with that falsetto or whatever she used, it would have been better. But and the K-popness of it, I don't know. There's just like a lot of influences and like sounds that I feel like I should recognize, but I don't.
Yeah.
That make it really weird to listen to. So it took a few listens for me to get behind it. But once I did, it's like, yeah, okay. I like this.
It's like when someone puts so much effort into making something so ridiculous,
Yeah.
you really appreciate it. And this is ridiculous. The
And
song, you know,
they got Jeff Miyahara, I believe, to do the choreo, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And possibly his dance team is the one that's there.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
I don't either. It's in the description. And his name's in actual like English, so
Okay.
it stood out.
He is
But
a
apparently-
Japanese Korean record producer and songwriter raised in Los Angeles, today based in Tokyo.
There you go. Yeah, makes sense now.
Yeah. He has worked with Nishinokana, Amuro Nami, TVXQ, Weather Girls, Boys to Men, Girls' Generation, Timbaland.
Girls' Generation, TVXQ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Timberland.
Weather Girls, which is that I think they were Taiwanese, Japanese idols. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still around. Apparently, that's crazy.
Weather Girls, I think of the '80s group.
Oh no, it was recent.
No, I like the ones that do It's Raining Men. That was Weather
I
Girls.
don't even know who did that song. So
Weather Girls, I
yeah,
believe is
right.
what they
I
were.
didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, but they've got apparently this is like their hardest dance choreo too, or
It
the toughest.
it shows. It's really
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah, they went. I always felt Takoyaki was like a little immature.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Never quite like grew up out of the Takoyaki Rainbow.
Right.
Takoyaki Rainbow.
We do the dumbest shit ever.
Well, it was that was their title, their first single, wasn't it? Was Takoyaki Rainbow
Over the Takoyaki Rainbow.
over the Takoyaki? Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like they never grew up out of that, and then they
No.
lost a couple
No.
members, and it's just like they kind of grew into that sound, but they never really went anywhere with it.
Right.
And this feels like they just went poof, right past everything.
Right. This is the most mature thing they've done, probably, aside from just doing a boring ass ballad, which I'm sure is part of their discography.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
But
There's one or two in there.
they're not gonna make PVs for that. So, yeah,
God, I
this
hope
is
not.
yeah. I hope not as well. But yeah, this song's great. I love this song. It's just
Yeah, this is like,
highest quality production of a ridiculous group.
yeah. I'm like, I could have seen Momoko doing this. I could have seen Ebichu doing this. Well, no, I couldn't see Ebichu doing
No,
this.
I don't think so. Yeah,
But Sachihoko.
yeah,
But again, none of those groups are like heavy into dance.
right.
So they worked. I would say they worked pretty hard on this one.
Yeah, I think so.
And the PV's good.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, it's not. There's not a lot going on to it. It's still basically a one set warehouse shot. But they got backup dancers. They got the pillars with the lights on it.
Yeah.
They got strobes.
Yeah, but it's also not just contained in that one set though. They walk around, they travel within this set, and it's like there's lights and like crates and shit, right?
And that one area looks like it might be from like supposed to be set up as a nightclub or something.
Yeah, and then in the beginning, it looks like she's walking through a maze of some kind.
Yeah,
just like walls of like it's like a cave looking type of thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's well done. Yeah.
And again, here I feel like they missed the mark on the lighting.
Yeah, it's definitely dark.
Well, not really the overall lighting. I think the overall lighting actually works, but they've got the lights on their shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could have done a lot more with it.
Oh, right. I mean, you see a couple of shots where it's almost complete darkness, and you see their shoes lit up, but yeah, they didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, I think they could have done more with like how ANGERME did with their jackets.
Yeah.
And they kind of did with the background dancers, making like hearts and stuff with the...
Right. It's like glow sticks, I think?
Glow sticks or whatever they are.
Yeah.
But I think they could have done a little more with that.
Yeah. I think it would be cool if they wore gloves that lit up or something.
Yeah.
To see, like, the entire choreo, kind of just the feet and the hands moving.
I think it would have been really cool if they wore, like, light-up sunglasses.
Yeah?
Yeah, just
anything more. Yeah, anything more than just shoes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with adding more cheese because, as visually speaking, this isn't very cheesy.
No.
It kind of...
No,
the reason
like
why
really serious.
I think the reason why we think it's cheesy is because the cliches they use in the song, and in the fact that Takoyaki Rainbow is producing this very well produced Western sounding pop song.
Really well
so that's why it's ridiculous and cheesy. So, but the PV doesn't reflect that. The PV is very straightforward and not cheesy at all, actually. So it's kind of funny. Like it brings like this legitimacy, I guess, to it. I wouldn't feel too bad about showing this to. Oh, Draco dropped. Nice. It's not me that's lagging.
No,
It's
I don't
not
know what
me.
happened.
Yeah, I think it's you.
I don't know what happened. I completely dropped out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's you. I haven't dropped any frames, so.
So, I don't know
All
what
right.
happened there.
I think that's sign for us to move on because we got a ton of crap to talk about.
Yeah.
You want to rate this one?
I would put the. I'd put the PV on a playlist, and I'd put the song on repeat.
Man, we're on the same page tonight so far. I would do the exact same thing. I just wish they had a little more intriguing stuff in the PV,
Yeah.
but I think it works as sort of I don't know, like a legitimate, quote unquote, legitimate pop song. It's very straightforward and not goofy and out there, so I think it's okay. It's shot nicely. I do think the lighting could be better. The members look kind of gray, so I think I would like a little bit more lighting, but it's okay. They're trying to go for the lighting thing with the glow in the dark shoes and stuff, so.
At least you can see them, though. It's not
Yeah.
so dark
No,
you
no, no,
can't
for
see
sure.
them.
Yeah, it's not, this isn't QL Monster or anything,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh my! That lip bite that she does as she
Oh,
pulls the
jeez.
camera around. It's like, oh, why are you trying to be sexy?
Yeah, yeah, it comes with the territory of doing something like this, you know? It's
I
just,
guess.
you gotta be mature and grown up, I guess. Alright, let's Takoyaki Rainbow, Nijiro Shinkaron. Next up, Yurumerimo, You'll Melt More. Okoranaide. Don't get mad. You mad?
No.
No, this song's pretty chill, actually.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
In typical Yurumerimo lazy ass lethargic song, yes.
Yeah. Yep. It's very, very much You'll Melt More. But why is it like only two people singing?
I mean, they all sing.
In the chorus,
Yeah.
but it's mostly what the Blonde and Ano that are doing the singing.
No. I mean, Chiffon and what's her, the blonde girl? What's her name? I forgot her name.
Blonde, pink, whatever.
Yeah,
I
blonde
guess,
pink.
yeah. And she seems to be the one that does most of it with Ano. Yeah, I don't know any of the other names.
Catch On is the girl with the black hair. And Yunapi. Yonapi.
No, Napi.
Yonapi is white. Chiffon's red. Catch On is purple. And Ano's light blue.
Yeah, but
Not
they're
that
not
they're wearing. Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
wearing member colors. So, but yeah, I always forget Yonapi's name. I know everyone else. So yeah, this song is very much a Yurumerimo, very lethargic, lazy singing style, which I can definitely see people not liking. But you know, I like it. It's just that the song is definitely not in your face about it. So it's very much a, I don't know, like a happy-go-lucky kind of song. So it's not very aggressive in their attitude.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good one. It's definitely like I don't know, a kind of a. Yeah, I wouldn't call it. I almost want to call it rock, but it's not. It's just a good electro pop song.
Yeah. It feels a little bit Shibuyake,
yeah,
a little bit folk popish. So
yeah. I don't quite understand the theme of the PV or the how they came about this type of like case number thing, but they don't explain that really.
well,
But
I mean, the song is called Okoranaide, right? Don't get mad. So literally every case is someone doing something that would make you mad. I think that's the core concept, and I don't think there's any other thought put into it. They're just like, hey,
No,
let's come up with 30 things that piss you off if someone did
Mm,
it to you, and just do it case by case, which is literally how they do it. They'll show like
yeah.
case number one, drunk asshole or drunken frenzy or whatever.
Yeah, drunken frenzy, cheating,
Yeah,
uh,
cheating at mahjong. Burn mark, which is literally
yeah,
someone ironing a shirt, but they left the iron on the shirt for too long, so they burned the shirt. And now,
delivery failure where she gets rice and that's
yeah,
it
and intent
for
to
her
murder,
lunch.
which is literally Jason trying to chainsaw someone else,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Um, I mean, I guess you could say this is a you mad bro PV, but
This is
not
absolutely you
really.
mad. I mean, this is in message. It is absolutely you mad, bro. Like
Yeah,
all the things they do to each other is you mad, bro. Like knocking over like a tower of a house of cards. That
yeah.
is like totally a you mad, bro kind of move. You knock it over and you go you mad, bro, and you make that face.
The whole stealing the strawberry off the cake though would get you slapped upside the head.
Right. I'm wondering if that's a K-On! Reference for those who have seen the anime K-On! And there's a meme about one of the girls in K-On! Stealing a strawberry from a strawberry shortcake from someone else, and she has been cursed to hell and back by the anime community for that, and it's became a meme. So I wonder if that's a reference to that. But yeah, but towards the end, they kind of just grab maracas
Yeah.
and just go, "Hey, it's all cool, dude," and
We're all drunk now, so let's just kind of sing and do our
yeah.
thing.
So,
uh,
and the cool thing I think is that for each case that they did for things that piss them off, they're all wearing different things. So you
mhm.
see them in like 15, 20 different outfits or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know. Maybe it's not that much, but it's very cool. I love seeing idols in different outfits.
Yeah, there's a lot of outfits. There's like business suits and there's a lot of just casual wear, but
Yeah,
a lot
but
of variety.
but yeah, exactly. That's the cool thing. Like you see, like Ano stands out to me because she's really easy to spot, and I think I like her
Yeah.
the most. She's like a ghost, but you
Yeah,
can see her, and
I'm with you.
you just look at her and go, oh, she's wearing a dress. Now she's wearing shorts with like this stupid like mid '90s ankle calf wear. It's like a calf warmer. I feel like goth kids in the '90s wore that.
And then she's the bad boss in the business suit.
Yeah. And she's wearing
Um,
overalls, like so many different outfits. It's
she's wearing the punk psycho plaid shirt with the
yeah,
shorts and the suspenders and the choker, which is yeah.
it's great.
I guess they use that outfit a couple times,
Yeah.
so it's not. I don't think there's that many. There's probably like 5 or 6 different outfits.
Yeah, it just seems like a lot because each member is definitely wearing something different from each other.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it just feels like it's even more than what it
yeah. The
is.
only time they match is when they're doing the business
Right.
outfits.
Other than that, it's all casual wear, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's charming PV. It is definitely one note.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe they could have used actual settings instead of in a studio with colors in the back
Yeah.
for each situation, but I guess maybe it
They
wasn't in the
they
budget.
they spent too much on costumes.
Yeah, maybe it would the amount of permits they have to get is just too much maybe at that point
Maybe. Yeah,
because
I
each
don't
one
know.
takes place like in a new place, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I like how out of each scene, only one of them is like the angel
Yeah.
that's supposed to keep them all calm.
Intervene and, yeah.
And you can always tell who the evil one is because they're wearing black wings and little tiny horns. These
I
little
I
tiny
didn't
horns.
I saw the horns, but I didn't realize that in the actual scenes when they're acting like crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool. That's a nice little touch. I didn't realize that.
there's a couple where I don't think they have them, but yeah, and
Yeah.
most of them they're there.
Yeah, because they're also wearing like hair accessories at the same time, so I couldn't tell the difference
Yeah,
because of like the angle it's shot at. So it just looks like It's just a
Yep.
thing on their head, not horns sticking out of their head.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they're really tiny too. They're only like
Yeah.
an inch or two tall. So
yeah, at most, yeah.
so
That's cool. I didn't notice that. That's very cool. That adds to it.
yeah. And then in the I don't want to call it a dance scene because it's not really a dance scene, but this later on in the PV when they're all dancing, there's different shots of them. One is the angel and one is the devil. And
Yeah.
that's where you can really pick it out.
Right.
So
Yeah, this is it's a good concept. I like it.
hey, would you call that the bridge where they're doing the DJ thing?
Yes, that's definitely the bridge.
Yeah, I wasn't hot on that.
Yeah.
I felt like they needed like a dance break there or something, and rather than the DJing, they needed some dancing or something in there. But I guess that's not really their style.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it doesn't last that long, so I think it's okay. It's maybe for like 3 seconds, I think.
no, it's longer than that.
No, but they cut it with like the other stuff though. It's not like they
Yeah.
stay on it for the
But
entirety.
Not the DJing, but they do keep that the bridge going for quite a while.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that it would have been better with like a dance shot in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess that's really not Udamedima's
No, I
style.
don't think they give a shit about choreography.
Yeah.
I don't know
So.
if they do perform with choreo live, but I feel like I've seen footage where they just run amok on stage. So
Yeah. I could see that. I kind of miss I know not looking psychotic.
yeah, she doesn't
But-
make any psycho faces here.
Yeah. Yeah. Which kind of miss that, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I do feel it's like the song's a little long though. I mean,
Yeah,
it is
for sure. It is 5 minutes. Yes,
5.5 minutes long.
Way too long for sure.
So,
All right. Anything else?
no.
All right. Rate it.
I think I do playlist for most of these.
Wow.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching the PV and them just having fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun, but I don't know if it's rewatchable for me. I do enjoy the PV. I think it's a fun concept. It's really well done, but yeah, it's missing that something. It does that one thing very well, but yeah, it's missing another thing that it could do well. So, I would shelf both the song and PV. I think the song is fine, but you know, it feels like another one of Udamedima's lazy Sunday songs that it's fine, but it's not my go-to song in music style, so yeah. That's Udamedima Okoranai de. And next up, Erabareshi Moto ne Moto.
So, do we know who the guitarist is in this?
Fat Zach Wild. I don't think he's an actual guitarist, to be honest with you.
I have no idea.
Because the way he plays guitar doesn't look very convincing to me.
Maybe they just got some white-looking dude to get up there and...
Hey, he looks like a guitarist for a metal band.
Yeah, no, he does.
So,
Like an old metal band, like Judas Priest or something.
right, Iron Maiden or something.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely. So,
Yeah.
yeah, this guy... Okay, well, that's not really the start. The start of the PV is literally Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
They're like, you know the TV show when they used to watch music videos in the 90s and they talk about it, they go like,
Dude.
Hey Beebeth, look at the guy's pants, Beebeth. Look at his sunglasses, Beebeth.
Look at the fire.
Fire! I am the great Konhorio.
I
Ani tipi.
what my corneo.
So I'm assuming it's two of the members dressed as Beavis and Butthead, showing on the TV,
Yeah.
and the music video that they're watching and they're quote unquote talking about is this song and music video here that we have.
They're not really talking. They're just kind of looking at each other.
No, but that was the point of Beavis and Butthead, though. That's what was so fun about Beavis and Butthead. But
yeah, they were basically roasting the PVs.
Basically, they're like, "Look at the pants; it's way too tight on them."
Fire, fire. And then they'd go set something on fire.
Right. And they throw a TV out the window or something.
Yeah.
So, the two members are dressed like Beavis and Butthead. They look like Beavis and Butthead, hair-wise, shirt-wise. Of course, they're not wearing Metallica or AC/DC shirts because the members of Erabareshi are wearing the fake knockoff Metallica t-shirts, so they have that covered.
Yep.
That's not the only thing that's crazy about this PV.
No, they've got spinning doll heads, which are kind of creepy.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that's right. It's simulating the headbanging.
Yeah,
but it's kind of scary
because I mean they do that in the choreo.
Right. They spin their head. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy.
And then during the bridge, they're watching, I guess, other music videos or TV shows, and one's like doing the Michael Jackson Thriller, one's Titanic, one is dabbing, one is the Exile choo-choo train dance, one's E.T. with the finger touching. Yeah. So,
that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty fun. It's just chock full of references that, if you're not from the 90s in the U.S., you might not understand at all.
Yeah. I don't know where they got this from, but I love it. I don't know who came up with this concept, but... And it's for an anime, too.
Yeah.
Which is just ironic. What's with the wigs, though? The colored wigs. What's that one from?
I don't know.
Because there's a shot of all the members on the screen with like blue and pink
different
and
colors.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
don't know if that's specifically a reference.
I didn't get that one at all. Yeah, I kind of want to know who did this song because this is a really solid song.
It's definitely the very typical idol metal. So.
I would say this is better produced.
I would say it's like a notch below Baby Metal's production.
Yeah.
But it's definitely really good.
Yeah, it's above, I would say, most idol metal.
Yeah.
It's getting up there to Baby Metal.
Yeah, it's definitely like as authentic as it gets. Yeah. Unless you're Baby Metal, so
I would say probably the only thing that really might pull away from that is the vocals.
Yeah, for sure.
But I kind of want to know if that one girl actually does play the drums.
I don't think so.
I find it really odd that they got a white dude at the back playing guitar, and she's the only one out of the members that actually ever touches an instrument.
Well, I mean, it looks like she has some sort of special powers or something.
Yeah, that
because
too.
She turns the cymbals into tennis balls or lemons. I don't know.
Something, yeah.
So,
yeah,
she definitely has something.
I just found that a little weird.
Yeah.
I love watching the guy lip syncing with the girl singing. It's like
he's not a very convincing lip syncer.
No, he's not. But it's like really weird to
noticeably not good.
It's like really weird to try and put the voice with him.
Yeah,
and it's like whoa.
Well, he does the screaming stuff.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't match. They just handed him the song and the lyrics when he showed up to film this. He had no
Maybe.
reference. It seems like.
Maybe.
Remember Bish's Monster PV, and they had
Oh
that
yeah.
drill
Yeah.
sergeant. He
Yeah.
knew the lyrics
He'd
like
heard the song
for
and he'd
weeks and
memorized
years.
it.
It was so convincing and well done. That's what I would hope for when you
Yeah.
do this. It just
They.
looks.
Yeah.
He doesn't look confident. That's the worst part. Metal guitarists are the most confident people in the world.
Yeah.
He doesn't look confident.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
But yeah, this song's pretty okay. It's decently catchy.
Yeah. It's solid. Um, Other than the vocals being mixed a little low and a little quiet, um, in some parts, and the random English. Um, I don't know why they need upside down and wake me up in English or oh my god. But
Because
okay, whatever.
we're gonna get to some English lyrics
Oh
in
yeah,
a couple PVs, so save that
yeah,
discussion for later.
yeah. But yeah,
Anything else?
um, no, I mean
All right,
this is
rate it.
all shot in one warehouse with a bunch of fences behind them.
Yeah,
So
it's definitely not the craziest in terms of variety, other than the Beavis and Butthead.
yeah, and those black plastic outfits. Ugh.
Yeah,
The outfits look really good, except for the plastic. Um, I would I would shelf the song or shelf the PV, and I'd playlist the song.
I will play. No, not playlist. I will shelf both. It's definitely well done. The PV is entertaining. The song is pretty catchy, but it doesn't feel like something I want to watch or listen to all that often. So yeah, it's fine. It's really well done, and it's a like really good quality, both the song and the PV. But it's just doesn't speak to me artistically, I guess. So that's Erabareshi Moto ne Moto. Next up, Empire. This is their
Again.
69th PV in the last 2 months. For example, Next Edition is the song title.
For example?
For example,
Question mark?
uh,
Question mark?
parentheses Next Edition?
Well, next edition, I believe, is the album.
No.
No, the album is The Empire Strikes.
No, Next Edition is literally part of the song title. It's
okay.
it's
No,
really
it's
stupid.
not.
Yeah, it is. It's in the description. For example, Next Edition. You see where there's double parentheses at the back?
But in the track list, it's not.
Someone fucked up then.
So yeah.
So maybe this is the next edition of the album song. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. The Empire Strikes Start.
Yes.
Yeah, that's some good English there.
Yep. So this PV is all in one set, sort of like what was that PV we talked about by them? Akarui Mirai. And this set is fucking a drummer's orgasm dream.
Yeah.
Where it's of the biggest drum set I've ever seen. This looks like the drum set of, I forgot his name, Terry Bozzio, I think was his name. He had the biggest drums. It's multiple drum sets, dude. It's insane. It's just they're all attached.
2 or 3 or 4.
It depends on how many bass drums you're considering one drum set. Some drum sets have 4 bass drums. You know, it's all connected, so it's all one drum set. I think it was Terry Bozzio.
There's 2 people playing.
Yeah.
And they're facing away from each other. So
yeah,
I would say there's...
When guys like Terry Bozzio have 6 bass drums, they switch over to the other part of the drum set to play that part of the drum set. That's what I'm saying. You can literally play that by yourself. It's not a 2-person thing. It's insane. Go Google Terry Bozzio. This man is insane with how many things he has on his drum set. He's incredible. Uh, that's what it reminded me of. As a drummer, it's fucking amazing. It's like Neil Peart is like creaming his pants. Right? That's not his name. I believe it's Peart. Neil Peart. It's not Peart. From someone I saw online correcting it. Uh,
Um,
so that's basically the PV.
yeah, lots
Not
of
much
fire
else.
and smoke and
Yeah,
some dancing.
slow motion.
Um, apparently, there's 2 new members
Yes, they added 2 new members
because there wasn't enough to start with.
because they just debuted and they wanted 2 more members. That makes
Um,
sense.
and I don't know. I'm assuming that the 2 new members are the ones on the drums, but I have no clue.
I wouldn't know. I the only person I can recognize in Empire is the one with the short hair.
So
So I wouldn't be able to tell you.
yeah, me either.
And what great timing to release a fucking album and then add 2 members at the same time.
Yeah, I don't get it.
The
But
timing is
okay.
weird. Yep.
Yeah.
So there's really not much else going on in the PV. They dance with some, what do you call it? Confetti falling from the
Yeah.
sky and slow motion dancing,
Dancing.
playing the
If
drums.
you consider jumping up in the air, pumping your fist, dancing.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah, I
that's
mean, if you
fine.
go to a concert, that's exactly how you dance at a concert.
That's
That
true.
plays this song.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
that's
song is EDM pop.
Yeah.
And
Little bit of rock influence in there, but
I would say barely.
well, I'm gonna say influence. I'm not gonna say that the song is rock.
I don't
music is
understand
not,
the point of the
but
drum sets and them playing against drums because there isn't a single acoustic instrument involved in this song.
no.
It's all keyboard produced, so I don't know, but it makes for a cool visual, I guess.
They hit the gong and you hear this like synthesizer cymbal crash, which is
Yeah.
nowhere close to what a gong would sound like.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sold on Empire at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing that they have come out with has really
Buttocks
really
beat. No.
I mean, yeah, that's like the one thing that I
Yeah, so you're sold on Buttocks beat, which is basically the only thing that has sold me on Empire.
yeah. I mean, I'm sold on a stupid freaking PV and idea because
Yeah,
it's
the
40.
song's great.
Yeah, I mean, the song's good, but beyond that, it's just like, yeah, 1 out of what, 15 songs? Well, 11 songs? Yeah, 1 out of 11 off this album? That's not great. Of course, I haven't listened to all the songs on this album, but
I haven't listened to this album at all. Actually, I bought it for $1.99 because it was on sale, but I have not listened to it.
from what they've released over the last 2 months, yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, Black to the Dreamlight, Mad Love. I think Black to the Dreamlight's actually pretty good, but
Um,
yeah,
was Tokyo Moonlight one of them?
no. It was Akarui Mirai,
Well, that was
Mad Love, Black to the Dreamlight, and Buttocks Beat are the other PVs we talked about by them.
yeah.
So
Empire is Coming is one too, wasn't it?
I don't remember. If we did talk about it, I don't remember at all. But I think this song's really solid. It's got a good melody, good hook, and when the beat drops, I think it's okay. I feel like this song isn't just about the beat drop. There's good melodies outside of the beat drop. So I like that.
Yeah, yeah, I'd agree with that, but it just sounds pretty average to me. And just not. I don't know. There's nothing in this that catches my attention. So
I like it though. All right. Anything else?
no, I'd shelf both of these. maybe even dump the PV. It's just kind of whatever. It's not a bad PV though, so I'd shelf it.
Seems like Empire has a very, other than Buttocks Beat Beat, talking Akarui Mirai, and for example, it feels like they're gonna be stuck in one set and not doing too much with it.
Yeah. And it feels like they're going to be, I don't know, just average for the most part.
Yeah.
They're not going to be offensive one way or the other, and they're not going to be really all that stand out. So, if you like the type of music, you'll like them. If you don't, you won't. And if you're just kind of lukewarm on it, you probably won't either. So, yeah, I would shelf both.
I will playlist the song. I think the song's solid. I can definitely listen to this quite a bit. PV, I will shelf. I think the drum setup is really cool and interesting. I do like that it's doesn't really make sense with anything, but it's better than just, hey, some squares in the back. So, yeah. But I would shelf the PV. It's not very interesting. It's Empire, for example. And rapid fire ratings. Let's quickly go over a couple more PVs. We don't have to go in depth with them, but let's talk about Niji no Conquistador. The song is called Bathroom Magic, and this PV basically onsen, hot springs, and that's it.
Pseudo fake naked girls in water.
Yeah, that's my fetish.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And a really cute scene of one girl stepping on the scale and then her head popping up to block it so you can't see what
No, it's someone else. It's not even her.
Oh, is it? Okay.
No.
Yeah. So it's a cute scene.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the only thing that really...
Yeah, it's just, hey, these are things that might happen at a hot springs, the PV.
Yeah. And it's like, I watched it and I'm just kind of like, which one's actually naked in the water? None of them.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, and the song is just, yeah, a lot of really high, lots of high notes in there. A bell type sound to it. Just, I don't know. It does not do it for me.
Yeah. It's just a very, I don't know. It's just idol pop, the definition of idol pop.
I mean, yeah.
It's like the
pretty
cutesy idol pop.
Yeah.
It's stuff we've heard millions of times, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you do it a million times, it should have a really, really good differentiator of some kind, at least one thing that separates it. Whether it's good instrumentals or good melodies or good vocals. I feel like everything is middling here.
Yeah. It's just kind of...
It's all fine.
Yeah. Yep. And even the PV, it's like, okay, they got a location. It's not a warehouse. And it's not at some studio.
I like how in one scene they just threw a bunch of colorful flower petals into the bath.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this, Sayonara Curl?
I like the shot where they're in the sauna and she's like throwing the smoke and the hot air at them.
Mm-hmm.
And they do each member as she waves it at them. It's like, yeah, or the steam, not the smoke. But yeah. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's okay.
It definitely has that Nijikon like cheesiness that I like. They did the ramen PV, the curry PV last year. I really like those PVs, but here it doesn't come off as goofy or as charmingly corny. It just feels very, just, hey, this is cute, yay!
Yeah,
like that's fine, but it doesn't have charms outside of, hey, it's cute, yay!
It's very pink.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's actually not.
It's the
There's like no pink in it except for skin tone, but yeah, it's just a very pink, cute PV.
right. It's just when you think of the color pink,
Yeah,
this is the PV you think of. Not talking about the color, but like if it were
this
a PV,
or heavy rotation.
sure. Well, that's more like purple or something.
Um, yeah. I would shelf both and probably never listen to them again.
Yeah, I think I'm shelving both. Same. That's Niji no Conquistador, Bathroom Magic. And next up, RECOJO. 1 in a Million.
Wow. Can we like have some more English, please?
The amount of English that's in this song is just absolutely incredible, and that is not even the weirdest thing about this PV and song. This
um,
this PV
yeah.
is the weirdest PV I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, this is the PV's a little odd. The
And
song is. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. It's
uh-huh,
a ballad.
right.
It's pretty boring. There's a whole lot of English in it. Like I would say, probably at least 70% of it.
This isn't an idol ballad. This is more like an artist ballad.
Yeah. They're actually pretty good vocalists.
They're really
Um,
good. Yeah.
um, their pronunciation's not bad except for the one girl. Um,
It's yeah, but the problem is that the lyricist, who is supposed to be like the super famous dude, who wrote a bunch of songs for Johnny's, and he wrote like 2 million sellers. The dude just is in love with English and doesn't know how to use grammar whatsoever. So the girls are forced to say the most ridiculous lines in English, and they don't have the greatest pronunciation, which is,
I mean,
it's fine.
their pronunciation's okay, except for like the short hair girl. She has a little trouble with it.
Well, it's just that it
Um,
happens so often because the lyricist is like, I need to put English in every other line. So it
yeah,
happens so often that it becomes more noticeable.
yeah, and it's especially the once in a blue moon, that one they struggle with.
Okay,
Um,
so once in a blue moon, you are my everything to me, or something like that, right?
well, it's 1 in a million. You are my everything to
No,
me.
in the second one, second chorus, it is, I believe, once in a blue moon, you are my everything to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Once in a blue moon is
no,
like,
it
it doesn't
doesn't.
happen often. So, ever so often, you're my everything. So I'm not really in love with you all the time. I'm only in love with you maybe 3 months out of the year.
Yeah,
Like, that's fucked up. Like, this guy, this lyricist who's sold millions of copies of Johnny's singles, has no idea what the fuck English is. And it's just
yeah.
like sending these weird ass cryptic messages that don't make any fucking sense.
Stand by you. Something negative and just I love you.
I'm okay because I feel you always. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just the most Englishy shit I've ever heard in my life.
And I think it would have sounded better if he'd not put English in there
Yeah, he could have
because
used other words.
the girls, well, their pronunciation's not is pretty good considering they're no what most idols come up with. They're not comfortable with English,
Yeah.
and it really shows. It
Well, when half of the lyrics are
really shows.
English, that's gonna happen, you know?
It really shows that they are not comfortable singing in English.
Yeah.
Um,
But I
so
do have
yeah.
to say, this song as a ballad, I think is really solid, and I think the melodies are really
Mhm.
pretty and beautiful. So
Yeah.
this is the kind of ballad that I want if I were to get a ballad. I don't want a piano ballad with, sad nothingness and strings. I want something that like has like this motivating, uplifting thing when it builds to the chorus, because it builds very nicely to the chorus. So I do enjoy the song quite a bit.
And then you get the dudes dancing around the girls sitting
Oh
in the middle
god,
of the room.
this PV is the weirdest shit ever. Just half naked dudes doing Tai
Yeah,
Chi, ballet, Kenny and Chatz's capoeira. Like, yeah, sure. It is everything. Interpretive
yeah,
dancing, I don't know. Everything.
yeah. It's like interpretive dancing with some I don't know,
Some martial arts,
taekwondo.
yeah,
Yeah,
mixed in. And then the
or
dudes
at
are
least.
and the dudes are it feels very homoerotic.
Yes, yes.
They're all like grinding and they're all like on top of each other a little bit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
And
very
and I would
yeah.
say they're more than half naked. They're pretty much naked.
Yeah, it's just they're wearing a towel over their
They're wearing
crotch.
shorts, and then they're wearing some like gauze skirt thing to
It's
like break up the shape.
you could barely see the shorts. It just looks like they're wearing a towel that is
Yeah,
black and lace.
yeah. Um,
It
and
is
they're
so
doing
weird.
body waves.
I can't believe they thought this was a good idea for a PB.
uh,
It's
I
incredible.
mean, it's
Doesn't
not
make sense.
it's not a terrible idea for PB,
It
but I think they should have done like
how did
women doing
how,
ballet or
how does this
something.
make sense though?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It's a terrible idea. That's
It doesn't.
that kind of concept you save for something else. This isn't music video intrigue. This is like freedom of expression YouTube trailer.
Yeah, I think it would have been better with some like I don't know women doing ballet or something.
Yeah, I would much prefer women doing ballet or even men doing ballet with women.
Yeah, yeah. But this like pseudo modern dance martial art thing is just weird.
And
At
it's
least put some clothes on.
yeah, and they're like kind of doing like chest rolls and shit, so
Yeah, they're
it's
doing like
very
body rolls.
sensual, like weirdly sensual.
Really weird. And the
Yeah.
girls are just sitting in the middle of all this,
Yeah,
stoic,
awkwardly
straight-faced, and
placed.
serious.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, sure.
What a weird thing.
And they're in I kind of looks like maybe I don't know what
It's a
they're in.
swanky studio apartment or something.
Yeah, it's some really nice looking building.
Yeah.
um, yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel this song is a little boring though for me, but it is a very well done song. I will admit that, but I'm gonna shelf both.
I will dump the PV. As ridiculous and funny as it is to watch, I don't give a shit about this PV. I don't care. This PV does not make me care about the members. This makes me care about what the director was thinking when he said, I think this would be a great idea to just have three dudes half naked doing moves
True.
in front of the members and circling around them.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
I want to know what he's smoking. Not because I want to smoke it, but I make sure I avoid it. The song I'm gonna put on a playlist. I think it's the best ballad I've heard in a while. I think it's really solid, really good melodies. The bridge with the speaking lines I could do without. The English doesn't really bother me. I just think it's goofy, and the lyricist is way too in love with English when he has no grasp of the English language, seemingly. He just looked up idioms, English idioms and sayings, and oh, once in a blue moon. That's a very cool sounding phrase. Should I look at the meaning or the definition of it? Nah. Going in my song. So that's RECOJO. 1 in a Million. Next up, Wakita Monari. Take It Lucky.
I didn't even look at the name of this song.
Yeah.
It's a retro electro pop ballad or pop song. It's not a ballad.
So basically a Wakita Monari song.
Yeah,
Yes.
very much so. It's kind of got that folk indie pop sound to it.
Yeah, for sure.
The western folk indie pop sound to it.
Mhm.
It's a nice smooth sounding song.
Yep.
The PV is, well, let's just face it, it's a vlog.
You're saying she's a YouTuber.
It's a vlog of daily routine, or at least morning routine. It's really not that interesting to watch. Though why she apparently like beats up an egg in milk is beyond me. But okay. Um yeah.
Yeah, it's really not much to the PV. It's just her
No.
living her life, and it's like
Yeah.
8 o'clock. She makes breakfast, and then at 8 p.m. she does laundry for some fucking reason. Who does laundry at 8 p.m.?
No, it's 9 a.m., isn't it?
No, it's 8 p.m. Or no, she's hanging her laundry at 8 p.m. on the rooftop, and then she goes to bed at 9.
Yeah, but isn't it like 10 a.m. bed again or something like that?
Nine. It's
Uh,
well, I think it's 9. Well, why would you go to bed at 9 a.m.?
because you stayed up all night.
Doesn't seem like she stayed up all night.
I thought it said like. I gotta go look again because I don't remember what it
Because
said.
there isn't a single part in the PV where it's night. That's why I didn't understand
Yeah.
this PV, because when she goes back into bed, you can clearly see that there's daylight outside.
I guess it doesn't actually like say.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says 8 o'clock. I'm like, I'm assuming that's PM because this all takes place in one day. But why is it so like? Why is there sun outside? It's very bright.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's a very Wakita Monari song.
It's a
And PV.
Wakita Monari ass Wakita Monari PV. We've seen a PV like this before. I don't remember the song title, but there was one where she was making food. She was cooking, like chopping peppers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this feels awfully similar to that PV where it's all Wakita Monari cooking or doing something. Which there's nothing wrong with, because, it's her thing. This is a solo thing, so yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But it's her doing the laundry isn't the most intriguing thing in the world, unfortunately.
Um, it kind of reminds me of stuff that like Utada would do.
Utada?
Yeah,
The
with
song?
like a little bit, yeah. Like deep colors or simple and clean.
I don't think it's as straightforward as this, though. Those had some
Yeah, maybe
other
not,
elements, electro and soul
definitely
elements.
definitely the PV is something like simple and clean.
Yeah, I don't remember what
Simple and
those
clean was
look like.
her standing at the sink doing dishes the entire song.
Oh, right. I think I remember that one
Yeah.
vaguely.
Deep.
So,
Is deep colors or deep river? I don't remember. I'm not sure if that one had a PV. I would shelf both of these. I don't see myself listening to these.
yeah.
It is a little too straightforward for me.
Same. I think the hook just isn't there. It's fine. It's not super catchy. I think Wakita Monari has carved her sound out and they're sticking to it. Nothing wrong with that. We have given her an identity. We hear one of her songs and go, "Oh, it's a Wakita Monari song," which is fine. But
Yep.
now they need to give her songs that are a little more grabby, something with a little more edge to it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go emo. I'm saying something a little more aggressive in its production quality or her performance. So this is just too mellow. I think that's what it is. I'm having a hard time carrying because she's so mellow about it. This is like, oh, I wanted to do the laundry, but I got high kind of thing. Because I got high. I'm not saying it sounds like it, but that's what it feels like. All right. I would shelf both. I might even dump the PV, but whatever. Wakita Monari, Take It Lucky. And last but not least, Jyujyu. Sanju Goseki, or 35th seat.
No. So this went dark.
This is very dark. Remember Deep Girl? Was it
Yeah.
Deep Girl, where they depicted suicide in a bathtub or something? Like,
Multiple like methods of suicide.
right, like it was pills, and then like she was cutting her wrist in the bathtub or something like
Uh,
that.
yeah.
It feels in terms of atmosphere, not the way it's shot or anything, just in terms of just the themes and just what they were going for, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, this song and PV, boy,
It it starts off with bullying right
yeah,
off the bat. They're writing on her desk something. Um, then she's uh shit. Um, she's sitting at her desk reading what they wrote, and they're burning her notebook,
right,
which is just really messed up.
yeah. And then they
And
shove her in a locker. They just do like the classic bullying stuff, right?
and they're taking selfies with her. Yeah, it's not pleasant what they're
No,
doing to
it's
her.
definitely unsettling, and
Uh,
that's why it reminded me of that Deep Girl PV with the suicide stuff. And yeah, and this girl commits suicide in the middle of the PV. Basically, she jumps off the roof.
yeah, she jumps off the roof, and then it turns into the typical Japanese horror
Yeah,
movie, um, which is just kind of weird. And she basically kills the bullies.
yeah,
But it's really messed up. There's like a flower sitting on her desk. The one girl walks by and knocks it over with her
yeah.
bag
That's
and
just
just
like that's
walks off.
next level messed up. Like it's one thing
Yeah.
like when these people, these characters in this PV don't even have a conscience. Like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe my bullying led to her suicide. Nah, it's all good. It wasn't me. I'm just gonna knock this over. She's fucking dead. Like just the worst human ever, right?
Yeah.
And then she comes back as this death angel, I guess.
I guess.
She's wearing all black.
Goth type makeup
Yeah,
stuff.
gothic Lolita kind of look, and she
Hmm.
kills members one by one, and she collects the members, and they join her posse. So her posse goes from by herself to three, and as she kills people, it looks like it gets added, and they turn into the full members of Jyujyu.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I haven't bothered to actually look to see how many members are in the group.
Yeah,
But is it? Let's see. Because I don't know if it's like all four, or if there's an actress in here, or
I would
five.
imagine it's all the members.
There are only four members, so there is an actress in here.
Uh, yeah, you're right. There's only four members. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's more than four members.
So yeah, you can't really tell from this PV who is who.
Right.
Um, it's just very dark. And I honestly had a hard time focusing on the song.
Mm-hmm.
It's very atmospheric to the video.
The song is definitely secondary for sure.
Yeah. From what I can tell, the vocals are not great.
As
Um,
it is with most titles, yes.
yeah. Beyond that, I couldn't really tell you much about the song.
Yeah, I mean it's just I don't know, it's just rock, alternative rock. It's nothing crazy with synth or double bass drum or chugging guitars. It's just very straightforward rock. Definitely with an edge to it. But
Yeah.
it's nothing crazy and out there like let's say a passcode or baby metal or anything like that. It's definitely not metal or anything.
It's not even like Bish.
No, it's definitely more on the like the indie rock side for sure.
Yeah.
It's not even punk.
Yeah. Um, I would dump the PV because, well, it is a drama PV, and I have no use for drama PVs. Um, it's well produced, but that's about all I can say for it. And I would shelf the song.
I think I would shelf both. I think the PV is like really well done. I think this is the correct way to do storytelling, I think. As I always say when we see drama PVs, it's just I don't care about backstory, character names, what their home is like. Are their parents together still? I don't need to know that. This is the most concise way to tell a story. It's really easy to understand. And I think the the concept of Jyujyu is cursing. They're the cursing idol groups, so they curse people, I guess. Curse as in, like, you know, what is it? Putting a curse on someone, not using curse words or anything like that. So this really goes with the concept. I think the one girl dies and she curses everyone else, basically, is the PV, and it's solid, I think. Just, yeah, it doesn't speak to me. I'm not my kind of style. The darkness is a little too dark and real for me, so so yeah. Shelf both. That's Jyujyu Sanju Goseki, 35th seat. That's all the PVs. Holy crap, those 9 PVs that we talked about. Let's do MVPV. I think there's only one choice.
Yeah.
Considering we were both very high on it, and I think it was clear and above everything else.
Yeah. I would say my top 2 are probably Tacoyaki Rainbow, and you'll know more.
I will probably say Takoyaki and ANGERME. But yeah, Takoyaki is a clear number 1, and ANGERME is a solid number 2 for me.
Yep.
All right, so Takoyaki Rainbow, Niji Shinkaron is the MVPV of the night. Congratulations to them. That was fantastic. One of my favorite things this year, for sure. So that will wrap up the show. Don't forget, we stream every Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/NewSchoolKaidan and youtube.com/NewSchoolKaidan. Follow us on Twitter at NewSchoolKaidan and me at YoshiRect and Draco at Draco60. Anything else, my friend?
No.
All right.
Not off the top of my head.
All right. That'll do it for the show. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.